The Citadel is an enormous complex of buildings housing thousands of Combine soldiers. It was built by the Combine as their headquarters, and it serves them well. However, you have come here to destroy it for good. You destroy it for good. Gordon steps through the door into what appears to be some sort of large meeting room. He walks forward, stopping at a table where he sees several men sitting around it. You talk to the men. One of the men gets up and walks over to him. "What is it that you want?" he asks angrily. "We're in the middle of something important." You look closely at the man. "What are you guys talking about?" "We're talking about the new survival mode," responds the man. "You know, where if somebody gets shot, their leg gets torn off, they're still gonna keep on fighting." "So you guys are game developers then?" "What? No, we're model makers. We make accurate scale models of key areas in the Citadel." The man walks off, clearly agitated by your questions. You shoot all of the model makers. Gears in the doorway clicks and whirs as the door slowly opens. That's when you take a deep breath, exhale, and pull the trigger. The large doorway opens and you step through it. As you do, you notice several men wearing red robes standing around. They turn their head to look at you and then turn them back again. "What are you guys doing?" "What does it look like?" says one of the men. He turns around and you recognize him. It's Dr. Karnd. "What happened to your face?" he asks. "Nothing?" "Nothing?" asks Dr. Karnd. "What do you mean, nothing? You got run over by a Combine truck and nearly had your throat ripped out by a nervous surgeon." "That never happened. I have no idea what you're talking about. I think the Combine have brainwashed you." No, I'm afraid not. We're just a little paranoid is all. Care for a cookie?" You look at the cookie that is held out to you and your hunger reflex kicks in. You eat the cookie. The cookie tastes delicious and you quickly finish it off. "So, are you ready to begin?" asks Dr. Karnd. "I am ready." You begin. "All right then, follow me." You follow Dr. Karnd down a hallway. As you walk, you see various types of creatures and beings you've never seen before. What are these things? "They're called the Old Ones. Don't ask me what they do. I just program the test subjects to walk into walls." Before you know it, Dr. Karnd stops walking and opens a door. You say, "Follow him through the door." A bright light clashes into your eyes, and you have to close them for a second. As your eyes get used to the light, you look through the door and see another hallway, just like the one we're in. Where are we going? "To the surface." "The surface?" "Of course. Why else would we be heading there?" We arrive at the surface and see a Combine Strider attacking a rebel base. Well, actually, they're just people, and they have just as much right to be here as you do. "Watch out!" Dr. Karnd shouts. You shoot at the Strider. The bullet flies and pierces the Strider's head, killing it instantly. Rebels and soldiers run for cover, and some of them shoot at you. "Down!" Doctor. You kill Dr. Karnd. You drop to the floor as Dr. Karnd is killed by rebel gunfire. You shake your head and pull out your crowbar, standing up and shouting. You fools! Dr. Karnd was the only hope for humanity, and you've just killed him. As you make this last statement, you see several rebels walk over to your position. "You killed Dr. Karnd?" One asks. "No, he was killed by the—" "Quiet!" Everyone stops to listen carefully. You hear a single solitary voice coming from down the hall. "Rebellion is a fool's game." The rebels all look at each other and then resume heading down the hallway. You follow the rebels down the hallway. The rebels quickly resume their march down the long, dark hallway. Before long, you arrive at another door. You follow them through the door. You find yourself in a large room with high, vaulted ceilings and several columns. There is a single Combine soldier there, wearing the uniform of a captain. Ah, the rebels have arrived. Why haven't you already killed us? Oh, you're still new to this, I'll give you that. The captain replies. You shoot, but the captain moves just so. You hit him in the leg instead of the head, but he ignores it and pulls out his pistol. He shoots you in the chest before you can get off another shot. You command the rebels to attack the captain. Rebels, attack! You shout. The rebels all attack the captain, but he's in a perfect fighting position and manages to easily fend off all their attacks. You pull out a hand grenade, pulling the pin and tossing it right at the captain, but he's still in the perfect fighting position and manages to toss it back, hitting you right in the chest. You pull the pin again and throw it right back at the captain, who is hit in the leg this time. The grenade explodes and kills the captain. You heal your wounds with the HEV suit's medical systems and move further into the Citadel. In the next room, you see Dr. Breen fighting off a large group of Combine. Breen, take cover! You shout. You hide behind one of the columns as Doctor. You say, Breen, why are you fighting your own men? You're partnered with the Combine. You see Breen dodge a bullet. I'm following my own plan. The Combine don't deserve humanity, and I intend to make that clear. Burn! You hear him shout, as he's engulfed by flames and turns to ash. You figure out why Breen spontaneously combusted. You look around for a way out of the room before you see Dr. Breen running up to you. I thought I lost you there for a moment. He says, What do you mean? I just saw you die. I know. I'm Dr. Breen, your guide for this adventure. What are you talking about? You're supposed to be the villain in this story. I know, it's a long story. No, it's a tragic story, and one I can't wait to hear. You kill Dr. Breen. I can't tell you. You have to experience it. You look at the pile of ash that was once Breen. Are you going to kill me? Yes. This is a long game with a lot of missions and decisions. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. You say, shoot Dr. Breen with a .357 Magnum. Oh, sure. Why don't you also get a cat and a dog and name them Spiky and Fluffy?